this was earlier in the day. Night has already fallen here in the city, in Paco, Manila. And earlier today, we had the arrival of these two teams, the Saints and Lattes Letran squad up against the St. Gerrard Construction team of the College of St. Benilde. These two teams, they're somewhere in the middle, but the pace that has been set by the teams that are leading their particular pool is quite a difficult thing to match. So they want to collect as many wins as possible. Last game, Noreen.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is a very important match because we always say, there are only two teams are going to make it to the next round. And when we say must win, none more than today's game because later on when we look at the standings, you'll see two undefeated teams
That's
at 3-0. Both these teams 1-1. So if they want to try to make it, as we were saying, Signal and Davis 3-0. And then you have St. Gerrard Construction and Letran 1-1. So if you want to have a shot to make it to the second round, it's really, really important to win today.
Absolutely. And it's nice to know that these two teams have earned the nod of sponsors. Ang nakakatuwa yung, for example, yung Saints and Lattes na Letran. No? Letran alumni supporting this thing. And I'm sure the story is the same with the Benilde team. Now, let's see what happened the last time around when Signal defeated the SNL Letran last November 3.
Yeah, I mean, Letran with the 1-1 win-loss card, obviously they won their first game, but second game they faced the mighty Signal, and it was heat check, reality check for them. However, even if they lost in straight sets, as you can see, look at the numbers. They're pretty decent. If you're going up against a defending champion, you see the spikes, block aces. They have those as a strength. So they just have to work on that, and hopefully for them, obviously, they want to prevail today against St. Benilde.
And there was one player who was interesting that day, Steven Santamaria. Steven Santamaria had a good stat line despite the straight sets loss.
Yeah, and nobody actually scored in double digits. However, there is one you mentioned, Steven Santamaria, with very decent, very good numbers. He scored 8 points versus Signal. So for a team that lost in straight sets and the scores weren't actually very close, you're very happy that somebody like Steven Santamaria can score 7 points, 7 spikes, and 1 block, because this is your bright spot. You're going to go to him in today's game.
And let's shift our attention to the other side of the floor and focus on St. Gerrard Construction, which is bannered by the team from the College of St. Benilde. The last time they played, well, they got shut out, but now they won. They lost in 4 sets, actually.
Yeah, but look at later when you see the score, I heard this from people that it was such a good start to a match. It was such a long set, could have been one of the records for the records. Look at that in set number 1, 39-37. So how long did that take? About an hour, almost two sets gone by. But it went in 4 sets in favor of Adamson. But St. Gerrard, look at the numbers, actually very similar to Letran. Good spikes, 54, 5 blocks, 5 aces. I think we're going to go the distance.
Okay, well, naumpisahan na eh. Lahat kasi nangangansyaw rito, 3 sets. Diretsuhin na natin. Gusto nyo, 10 sets tayo. Hanggang bukas na tayo rito niyan. Anyway, Arnel Aguilar was a shining star, a bright spot for his team on that day.
Yeah, I mean, I was told, I wasn't able to watch that game, but I was told that they were constantly targeting him, talking about Adamson Davis. But he came through. Look at his numbers, 18 points, 14 spikes, 4 aces. But more than that, he had 13 digs and 34 receptions. Really, the star really to watch out for St. Benilde.
Ako hindi ko maintindihan bakit kailangan solo lang si Doreen Suay Baguio dito sa shot na ito. Pwede naman siyang tabihan, hindi ba? Total naman, last shot na ito. Para, buton mo na direct para makita ito. Ito po si
Things about the Spikers turf is, of course, our dedicated fan base, kaya naman we want to hear from all volleyball fans online, especially on the Pilipinas Live app. Kaya naman we have a question for you guys right there asking. Very interesting question right there. You guys know the drill. Download and subscribe to the Pilipinas Live app. And let us know what you guys think with the hashtag SpikersTurf2023 online and on our Facebook and Instagram pages. And so without further ado, let's move on to the last game of today's quadruple header as I send it over to the Coliseum announcer for the starters.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our officials for this match. Our first referee, Lindo Eusebio, national referee. Second referee is Mark Santos, national referee. And now let's meet the starters first for the Saints and Lattes Letran. Outside spiker number 2, Bem Bem Bautista. Opposite hitter, number 3, Riley Santa Maria. Center number 4, Wayne Araño. Middle blocker number 7, Felix Bermido. Middle blocker number 17, Jero Santiagudo. And outside spiker number 18, Lawrence Vicente. Starting the battle is their team captain, number 19, Raxel Catrice. And the head coach for Letran is Brian Esquivel. And now the starters for the St. Gerrard Construction, Benilde. Outside spiker number 4, Toto Marasigan. Center number 5, Chris Villanueva. Opposite hitter number 10, Jacob Herrera. Middle blocker number 12, Mike Balbacal. Middle blocker number 14, Neil Manalo. And outside spiker number 15, Arnel Aguilar. Starting the battle is their team captain number 16, Brian Gomez. And the head coach for Benilde is Arnold Lanyog.
Taking a look now at the starting lineups of both teams for both Saints and Lattes Letran. And we're going to see back-to-back later on, St. Gerrard Construction, Benilde. And para sila magpapagupit. Ito yung mga forma nito mga to. Hindi mo kang magbabalibol, di ba? Pakogi. But it's a great day of volleyball and lots of loaded action. I'm sure they've met each other in their own tournament, and they know each other's strengths and weaknesses. And let's see how this plays out. Nakakatuwa yung Saints and Lattes Letran. It's named after a coffee shop of the sponsor, and they have 2 branches, and they are alumni of Letran, and they're supporting their volleyball team. In the meantime, something is amiss with the antenna, and our line judge takes care of it.
Well, just a bit of gossip story. No, I talked to Saint Benilde, Pucci, and then I was told that Saint Benilde is actually in a rebuilding stage.
Okay.
Very young, a few veterans, but a very young team. And when they met in the NCAA, they actually lost to Letran. So that alone is a challenge, obviously, for them because, you know, they want to get back at Letran. And so far, they're looking good.
In the meantime, number 12 of St. Gerrard Construction, Benilde, Mike Balbacal making a clean connection. Our referees, by the way, the first referee is Lindo Eusebio, the man at the top. Mark Santos is the second man downstairs. Ball is still very much alive. Here comes the set, and Balbacal takes care of his second strike.
Good start there for St. Gerrard Construction. And they look like the more, I mean, if we didn't mention that they lost actually to Letran at this point in the match, you wouldn't think of that.
And this St. Benilde team is all pumped up, and you can tell with the energy they're expending and dishing out here in the early goings. They have a 4-1 lead.
Well, rebuilding looking good. Oh, except for that.
And Letran will obtain the serve. Number... Kuminsan, ano, wala sa listahan yung player. Bigla na lang susulpot. Di bale, we'll get to him in a short while. The serve is in play. Balbacal flying, and he gets it despite the fact that he may have missed it.
Well, he was able to get a hand on that and find a hole in Letran's defense. Right at the center of Letran's defense.
Balbacal will be serving.
Good one.
Red hot serve. And we have some digging. Aguilar is there. Back row is at work. Flying time, and very much a lively exchange here. There is a whistle. It's an illegal block.
Yeah, because Arano was a back row.
That reason.
Yeah, attacker, and then the ball was near the net. Benilde got a hand at that, and it touched his hand. So technically, it was a block, thus the infraction.
Balbacal continues to serve well.
Whoa.
And a good counter on the other side. Santa Maria.
Where did that come from?
There he is, number 3, all set to serve. That's into the net.
Actually, coaches will hate that. Actually, no, not the coaches. The loved ones or significant others. They're so excited for that kill, right? Then you go up to serve, then you serve it to the net.
Yun lang. Depressante.
Oh.
The set, and we have the net shaking.
Yeah, Santiago admits to touching the net.
And we're going to... Oh, we have reached the technical timeout right away. We'll be right back.
It's Letran versus Benilde here in the Spikers Turf Invitational Conference. The Saints and Lattes Letran hopes to bounce back from the recent loss versus Signal, especially now that Vince Himzon is back from sick bay. Pero sabi ni Coach Brian, hindi niya muna balak ibabad si Vince dahil kagagaling nga lang sa sakit and will be relying on Felix Bermido instead as their main middle blocker. Confident but not complacent is how Coach Brian described his team heading into this game versus Benilde, lalo na as you mentioned, Noreen, na natalo ng Letran ang Benilde last NCAA season. Sabi ni Coach, medyo na starstruck pa ang players niya last time they played versus Signal, but he hopes na na-shake off na nila yon by now as they hope to return to the win column. Back to you guys.
Oo, nakaka-intimidate nga naman. Nakaka-intimidate ang Signal actually. Champion pa, veteran pa. Marasigan gets that to go. This is James Marasigan.
Boy, really a strong start for St. Benilde. Again, you know, if we did not speak to the people who were in the know, you would think at the start of this set that Benilde is really the more favored team. But again, they're in a rebuilding stage.
And they're very noisy.
They are.
In the meantime, it's tracked down, it's set, that is rejected. Aguilar nowhere to go. But it's chased by Gomez, the libero, and it's dumped in cleanly by Himson.
Well, instant offense for Himson coming off the bench. I think he didn't play the last game, maybe due to an injury as we were reading, but good for Letran that he's back in. Then he gets his automatic point.
Hindi ho si Vince Hison yan, ha? Vince Himson. Para lang malinaw. And Manalo drills it in. That's Neil Manalo.
Well, Benilde has been successful because their passing is on point, obviously, so they're able to go to the middles. They can run the middle, so they're changing up their offense.
Saka there are days, you're up against an opponent that looks like you, that is in the tournament with the same lot as you. So you want to beat that team because the others might be too hard and there's so much to think about. But this is ito mirror image. Ayaw mo matalo tonight eh.
Especially also when you know that you have a bigger chance of defeating, that opponent.
Yeah. No look. Balbacal is all over that net. But Letran trying to be steady here.
Oh.
Gomez is steady. May style itong Villanueva. Pag nagseset siya, look away.
Deceptive sets. But early on also you can see Benilde finding their advantage in the center or in the middle. So we see a lot of sets. Doesn't have to be strong hits, even just tips.
That's down. A nice alley.
Well, Letran showing us we have that also in our arsenal. Felix Bermido.
Coach Brian Esquivel, it's nice to see him as a head coach. He's always been an assistant to many of our head coaches. Nagka-problema sa net ang Letran.
Yeah, the pass was too near the net, too close for comfort.
May challenge tayo. Nakita ko si Brian nagsenyas ng television set.
I heard Arano. No, we challenge. Then they were pointing at him. He said, me? Ako? Galit.
Challenge is an interesting addition to the game. I'm trying to remember if tennis was the first that adopted it.
I think.
Tama, no? So Wimbledon
Hawkeye.
yata, Hawkeye, no? And then the other sports eventually followed suit.
The only downside to a challenge is it prolongs a game.
Yes, it does.
Right?
Yes, it does.
But of course, to get the most accurate results.
And I think the technology will also continue to improve. Kasi sa VNL,
it's fast na, no? Yeah.
bilis na eh. Oh, he's having a ball. That's Lawrence Vicente. He knows he's on television. Watch this.
Oh, yeah. Arano still pleading his case, but guilty as charged.
Coach Brian not exactly pleased. Anyway, we continue. Lorenzo gets to it. This is down and through. Gomez unable to hoist it high.
And that was John Bautista with a quick attack.
We've got a lot of flyers in this game. And they waited, na-delay yung flight nila kasi ang haba ng mga laro eh. Mga frequent flyers ito mga to. Here comes Letran. Araño, the setter. We have rugged action at the net. Tinaas. Hello. That will be out.
Yeah, they saw the blockers. Try to go for the line, but that little space between the blocker and the antenna, actually he hit it wide.
Si Jacob Herrera, number 10. And we are going to serve with Felix Bernido. Let's make that clear.
Yeah, and Marasigan catches the line. So, you know, Benilde doing a good job. You can feel the rally now being staged by Letran, but Benilde just has the right stops.
And let's now go with the serve of Balbacal. And the hook, it's on the ground. Hindi na itaas ni Aguilar.
That's literally going over the blocker using athleticism.
Bilis ng points, Bilis ng points. Palagay ko gutom na itong mga to.
No, but you're right. No? You feel the pace of the game is a fast one.
Hindi nagtatagal yung mga rallies, It's in the air. And it's sent over to the other side. It's still playable. Lorenzo gets to it. Araño. And down and out.
Well, not yet solid hits, as we were told he could do, but a point is a point.
Chris am I right? That's Chris Villanueva, unable to get it into the air. We're going to go with Steven Santamaria again. Marasigan, long. Overcooked. It's called as a check. And another challenge coming up.
It looked like it was high and long, really. But I think whether or not this goes the way of
Letran.
So it's Letran who challenged, yeah, because it was called a check ball.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Layo.
It looked long and
Yes.
high.
There is that sheepish grin of Brian Esquivel. And the score is 13-12.
You know, he's a coach, I think, who does not to get mad.
Ah,
You know, you
si
never
Brian.
see him get
Brian
mad.
cool dude yan,
Oh,
It's hijacked. Manalo, nowhere to go.
well,
We're tied at 13.
yeah, and after a strong start, we are deadlocked.
And we're going to listen into this timeout.
Ngayon, ginagano ka ng middle. May butas sa middle. Diretso mo sa gitna. Okay, wala tayong problema sa pasa. Yung conversion ulit. Okay,
Go. Huwag kayong matakot, Pabla. Mag-uusap kayo.
Okay, go.
Mag-uusap kayo. Ano bang palo mo? Hey, SGC! Builders!
Arnold Langinyog has also been a long-time assistant to many of our coaches, of course. And he's the head coach now of Benilde. And he had a good piece of coaching advice there. Huwag matakot sa block. Ano? Di ba ma-block ka? Ano?
No, that's why coverage is always very important.
Oh.
Because if you get blocked a lot as a hitter, syempre you will think twice already. But if the coverage is there,
Yes. Minsan yung being blocked, ego yan.
of course.
Nakakahiya. Hindi, okay lang yan. Okay. Hoisted high that time by the libero. That is Raxel Catris.
Yeah, well, Steven Santamaria was closest to that ball, so that was his responsibility.
Motol and I think it's ayun, medyo magulo yung substitution na yan. Motol is in. Villanueva is out. Fajardo is also in. And he'll be serving. We're at 14-13.
That's one of the veterans, I was told, Fajardo.
Jericho Fajardo. Araño. Long.
Another challenge. This first set, it's full of challenges, huh?
Total, ginabi na rin lang tayo. Di panindigin yun, ano ha? Total naman, last game na ito. Bahala na kayo, sige. Eto, nagdesisyon na ang inampalaan. Antayin natin ang paglabas ng video.
Ah. Good challenge.
And St. Gerrard Construction gets the point. It's 15-13 in the opener. Sweet, gentle serve that just entered the other side. Good tap. Blocked. And referee Eusebio has to avoid the ball. And it's outside. And it'll belong to the Letran side.
Yeah, Bautista, you know, after hitting that, displayed a bit of a swag.
Yes, John Derek Bautista. And this team from Colegio de San Juan de Letran. Hello. Manalo with a dump. We arrive at the second technical break. We will be back with you very quickly.
Masasabi ko po yung team po namin ngayon is mas buo po siya kaysa nung past. Mas competitive. Nagre-rebuild kami ng team. So yung mga ginawa po namin ng mga past leagues, na-polish na po yun. And then dinagdagan pa po ng mga iba pong sistema ng mga coaches. So ayun po, madami po mga bagay na kailangan silang look forward dun sa Benilde team na yun.
Great to hear from Ben Valera, and also watch the PBA 3x3's second conference. And it's on every Monday and Tuesday only on One Sports. PBA Rush, Pilipinas Live, PBA 3x3, laro ng tatlo. Here we go, 16-15. Again, suddenly because of the challenges and everything else, the pace of the scoring has slackened a bit here. Not just a bit, but heavily.
Yeah, but it is a closer set right now.
Hala. May claim na nahawakan. It's long, but there's a challenge. Grabe ito. Hindi, alam mo. Because of the team standings din eh, no? Nasa gitna itong dalawa with Signal and Adamson. Tama ba ako,
Yeah,
Adamson?
Adamson.
Yun ang nasa taas. So they're in the bottom. They wanna keep close. You're right about that. Kaya sila ganito na lang gusto nila manalo eh.
And then if you want any, you know, outside chance to make it into the
Yeah.
top two, you have to beat the team you're playing against today.
Oh. Alam mo, this could be decided by centimeters.
I love the way the bench reacts. It's like they have their own little competition.
Yung dalawang coach, napaka-cool dude pareho niyan. Ano? Halos hindi mo maririnig mo ngayon. Eh. Pero ito,
Actually.
double block. Out of reach. Hindi naabutan ni James Marasigan.
Well, it's just now a one-point game, you know. You don't know. You cannot sense it. I thought
Yeah.
at first it was Benilde who had control over the set, but here's Letran.
Parang sila yung may energy eh. No? Combination, that net is a shaken and a rocking. And everybody from that front line of St. Gerrard Construction, Benilde, got entangled and caught there.
Yeah, I saw the momentum of Motol. Actually, his foot already crossed the midline
Yeah.
as well.
Big serve.
Rocket.
Ay! Hesitation creates the devastation.
Well said. Had a lot of things he wanted to do, obviously, but by the time he got the chance to do it, he was out of sync. Oh,
Nakuha ba? Out. Out.
boy, Benilde now trying too hard.
Yeah,
Huh?
nanggigigil eh. So Herrera and Villanueva returns. Herrera is a new face, actually. And they draw out Motol. That's Aki Motol.
Yeah, that was a quick reverse substitution. The rotation wasn't the ideal one for them.
Oh, Cetris with a good dig. They don't want to waste it. Excellent floor defense by both camps. That's rejected and out.
Aguilar hits that through the block. They're actually off the blockers. And you know also because these two teams play together in their competition,
Yeah.
the attitude and the swag really too strong.
Oh, lampas. Yeah.
Right? They've met each other, so they know each other.
We're in the territory of the College of St. Benilde. Actually, both are just equidistant talos from each other. Letran, of course, is in Intramuros. Mas malapit-lapit itong Benilde.
Yeah.
But it's 2019. Saints and Lattes Letran slightly up.
Crucial moment.
Lorenzo. Yes, it is.
Oh.
And Aguilar all suited up, but the grab did not arrive.
Yeah, coverage was late to react.
Yes.
And 2-point lead at this juncture. It's luxury.
Lorenzo with it takes a deep breath and makes sure that this will go in.
No!
And the deep breath is an added luster to the ace. Coach Arnold is going to take a timeout.
Naibibigyan naman sa dulo. Yung cover natin wala. Kasi cover, di ba? Vigil sa gitna, libero, tapos center doon. Dalawang stage.
Mag-cover ka, huwag ka nang masok. Ako na, iumayo ka dito. Akin yan, Malikay.
Okay ha, makinig ha. Naibibigay na setter. O di gawa natin ang paraan. Pag hindi, rebound nyo na muna. Go, 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 go. Hey, SGC! Builders! Sakat na muna.
Sa women's game, it's tara, 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 tara. Sa men's game, go, 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 go.
And what country is that? Indonesia also uses tara, tara, tara.
Indonesia.
Yeah.
And even Hebrew. Tara, tara. Yeah. More closer to home ang Indonesia, of course.
When you say Hebrew, I think of the Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kasi when we go on tours in Israel, sabihin namin, tara, tara. Why do you know Hebrew? Sasabihin nila. In the meantime, sumisipa pa itong kupunan ng St. Gerrard. Oh, look at this. This is so elegant in slow motion.
Yeah. And perfect set, really. No, the blockers were late.
Jacob Herrera.
Whoa!
Blocked out. And we are at 23-20.
You can see also the feistiness of these players. Somebody was crossing. I think, who was the one crossing? John Bautista. Normally, players will help kahit opponent to pick them up. They just stared.
In the meantime, Marasigan makes a kill and brings his team within 2. Haboli seeing action for the first time. This is Bap Haboli.
Well, they're hoping for special serves.
The side of Saints and Lattes Letran wants to huddle up.
Maliit yung magsa-serve. Go. Vince, dito ka manggagaling, di ba? So, running short, kaliwang balikat. Ha? Dito ka manggagaling, di ba? Oo. Ito yan si Vince. Dito manggagaling si Vince. Oh. Running short, kaliwang balikat. 5C. 5C rally.
Okay, execute.
Go.
Naging tactical sila, no? Para makuha yung set point. With the awareness that Haboli is the one going to serve.
I like it when we were watching the huddle and listening. When they came up with the play, there was a smile from him, Zon, like, 5C? Let's see.
Ako. And why not? Brian Escabel is going to be delighted with that development.
That one's on you, Coach.
Play short, di ba? If we go through that timeout again.
Well executed play.
And it's something they know. Di ba? It was not newly designed. It's reminding something they know. When they, tama ka, no, sinabi 5C?
5C? With a smile.
Parang umorder ng special Aranya with a push. They had something in mind, but it did not materialize.
Oh.
Letran is at set point. Yes!
What an end to this first set for Letran. Come from behind.
And the referees want the players to be orderly.
Restrained.
Restrained. Napaka-protocol ng volleyball. Diba? Maraming dahilan kung bakit. Magbabalik po ang inyong Spikers Turf. Dikit ang ating first set, 25-21. Ang koponan ng Saints and Lattes Letran ang nanaig laban sa St. Gerrard Construction Benilde. It was a lively first set actually.
It was a fast-paced set, and we have to mention Letran. It took a while for them to warm up, but when they did, they never looked back. They held on to that lead, and a 4-point lead to end the first set. Look at the numbers, attacks. It's pretty much even. St. Gerrard by 1, blocks Letran by 2, serves Letran still. And St. Gerrard, that's one thing, no? They were playing so well at the start of the match, and then errors, right? And then that's where Letran caught up and then found their obviously renewed confidence, and played the better for end of the first set.
Very enthusiastic. May college spirit itong laro na ito eh, no? Young as they are, and the last point, talagang celebration. Kala mo tapos na yung laro eh. But the last two connections, the one that was reminded by Coach Brian to be able to run through that play, 5C.
5C?
5C.
With a smile, 5C?
Yeah. In the meantime, we're getting organized for the second set. See, referee Santos is making sure that everything is in order before we get into the air. Lorenzo, Bermido, Villanueva, Herrera. Parang mga pangalan ng mga abogado eh, no? Vicente.
Et al.
Lawrence Vicente ended up with 4 touches.
Yeah, that did not cross. But if you're
Yeah.
St. Benilde, you have to remember what level, what energy you had that you played so well at the start of the first set. It was such a good start. You have to find that, go back to that happy place, happy thoughts.
Alam mo si John Aranyo, napaka-versatile niyang setter. Ipit na siya eh. So let me do the one-hander. It's not easy to do, huh?
Yeah.
In a game. Oh, God. Retaliation by St. Gerrard Construction.
Especially when it's an overpass.
Yes.
Diba? They're trying to keep it in play.
As the coaches would say, gawin mo ng paraan. 2-1.
Also leading scorers here, Himzon from off the bench leads the Letran with 4 attacks. Marasigan with 6 on the other
Oh,
side.
look at Vicente. Makes something happen with a very awkward situation, actually. Look at him. Ang hirap ng pinagdaanan niya. May dalawang blocker pa.
But the ending really is, she played it smart, or he played it smart, right? I mean, just tipping it off the blocker.
Yes, Lawrence Vicente, who serves now, who had an ace earlier. In the meantime, good swift counter.
Benilde looks good when they go to that combination play.
That's a good point, huh?
They have to keep going to that.
But once Letran starts countering them, nagugulat sila.
Uh-oh.
Balbacal, who started us off on this journey with some red-hot shots, and nairap pa itong si
I told
Bautista.
you. May swag.
Sabi ni Cetris, oy, behave. Pero alam mo, marami din sa mga players magkakakilala sila eh. They used to play together in high school. In the meantime, that's Manalo.
Yeah, and we know that even during a game, you see that, they're looking at each other or taunting. Off court, outside the
Wala na yun.
stadium, they're friends.
Then they eat the inihaw outside. Sabay-sabay silang lahat. 4-3, continuing with our Spikers Turf Invitational Conference. Sev Sarmenta, Noreen Go, Doreen Suay Baguio completing your team here. And I like the plays of Saints and Lattes Letran. Ang swift ng execution eh. Saka seamless eh. Bihira silang mag-mistake sa miscommunication na parang alam nila yung takbo ng play eh. Boy, that is achieved only by endless drilling. That can be boring.
It's always boring. That's why you always want to play. You're so excited at the end of practice. Oh, scrimmage.
I like the one I learned of recent vintage is 2-4-1 or 3-4-1. To be able to score 1 point, you have to score 3.
When you're playing their second stringers. Yeah.
Lakas. 6-4. And the pace of the scoring has picked up anew.
Santa Maria goes wide there for Letran.
Let's go with the serve of James Marasigan. That is straight into the path of the line judge. 5 against 6. Bautista returns to the service area.
Yeah, I remember we were talking about the 7 errors of St. Gerrard Construction. It started from service errors.
There's John serve. Long. Can't do anything about it.
Yeah, just pirouette after that.
Two-point lead by St. Gerrard. Vicente.
Good
Cetris
dig.
is a steady defensive player, huh? Villanueva. High up and playable. Quick. Look at that.
No, that one really comes with a lot of practice, no? Bump set by the libero. Quick.
Tsaka ano, kuminsan yan, kindatan lang eh, no? Tsaka feel. You can't do all the signals all the time eh. Ay. Dalawa ng sunod na service error itong Saints and Lattes Letran. They've fallen behind by 2. Technical break.
You're still watching the Spikers Turf Invitational Conference. Your 7-13 Arnel Aguilar is a fighter on and off the court. At kwento niya nga sa akin, one of his biggest fuel as an athlete is the fact that he came from a broken family. His parents were separated. He lives with his dad and it's been 10 years since nakita niya ang mom niya. At sabi ni Arnel, volleyball has been his way of helping his father make ends meet as he gets to have a good quality education for free through the sport. Kwento ni Arnel, even though he came from a broken family, china-challenge niya ang sarili niya to succeed in volleyball and in life as he hopes to give back to his team and to this sport that gave him a second family and a second home. Back to you guys.
I will allow a moment here for that story to really sink in because
Emotional.
such a heartwarming story. Thank you very much, Doreen. And you know, mga lahat ng mga tao, mga players, marami rin pinagdadaanan. Alam mo, somebody revealed to me, alam mo, student athletes, they live a double life. Eh. Unlike their other classmates who go to class, have a social life, athletes don't have the same life. Iba ang circle nila, yung team nila.
No, and really the sacrifice these student athletes have to put, really, it's so admirable.
Then they have to go to class. I love it when athletes graduate. I love it. Talagang tutuwa ako regardless of sport. This serve, back to the game. Ang ganda ng plays ng Saints and Lattes Letran. It's never the same play again. Di ba? If you're the defense, saan papalo itong mga to?
They're constantly guessing. That's how creative they are.
And Vicente says, mea culpa, mea culpa. They're behind by 2. The first set went the way of Saints and Lattes Letran. If you're just joining us on Pilipinas Live or One Sports or all the other platforms, 25-21 was the winning score of Saints and Lattes Letran. This is on target. Santa Maria.
With the help of the net, he will take it.
Sinabi ni Coach Brian, tusok mo ng konti.
He wanted to. The net wasn't cooperating.
Kaharang kasi.
No. Ooh.
Oh, tight serve, huh? Herrera flying.
Boy, what an angle, no?
Oh,
Over the
Oh.
blocker.
two-point lead. Imson. Oh, he is quite a customer. He's lanky, he's tall. Akala mo hindi aabutin yung bola eh.
But he's springy.
Oo eh. Yung ganyang katawan, you don't want him to do too much weights kasi bumawala yung ano eh, yung flexibility. Alalay lang. Hello. The shot does not cross, but we're in play. That officially does not cross, and we are at 11 apiece.
You know, a lot of times when players complain that I didn't touch it, the first referee, it's his responsibility to say, you touched it with the signal. While the rally's ongoing.
Yes. Aboli is back in. The serve on target by Santa Maria. Oh, Vicente got tagged there. Bautista cuts it up.
Good save.
Pinalo. One-handed set, but it's a home run. It's out. Agigil, Agigil.
I saw the reaction of Bautista after. And he threw it away. He is good, no, Aranio?
Yes. Ang ganda ng balasa niya eh. Tapos he doesn't choose. I've never seen him talk to the back row. Gandahan niya yung iabot niyo sa akin.
He makes
There's
do,
no problem with it. Oh, look, oh. Feathery touch eh. Nice on two. Himson. Bautista.
Chance.
Ako, free ball. Hello, he knew exactly where Himson was.
Well, Himzon again did not play that last match, I think, no, because of a injury, or so we read. So it's a good sign for Letran that he's back.
That decision by Aranyo to go to the slide, was he so patakbo sa kanya si Himson? Decision making, split second, long.
Oh, ace.
Pati ako na loko eh. Lumanding ng safely and the lead changes hands now.
Coach Brian and Vince Himzon having pleasantries.
Yes, parang sinabi niya ni Himson, yes coach, alam ko. Ooh, on two. Kasi walang tao rin kanina.
Oh, what a
Si
dig.
Cetrix, hindi masamang libero ha. Vicente with a shot that's neutralized. It does not cross, and it's a 2-point lead for Saint and Lattes Letran. Is there a challenge?
There is. The question right now is how deep or how angled that hit was. Did it touch the tape? So we'll see.
Again, you're enjoying the volleyball buffet that's available on Filipinas Live. Of course, today is a Wednesday, tomorrow is Thursday, and there will be PNBF games, there will be PVL games as well. And in the meantime, we await the decision on what could be a turning point here. We're just in the second set. First set going the way of Letran, 25-21. What is the call?
Yeah. Well, Coach Arnold knew that. Automatic, he said challenge.
Alam mo, the coaches, they see everything, Kaya nung araw, nung walang challenge, alam mo natanggal ng challenge, yung angal ng angal lahat. Di ba? Tingnan natin sa video,
Tsaka not really much for touches. Because chances are really it is a check ball, but way back when, that's 4 touches.
And that cannonball, is it out? No, 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 it's in. May challenge.
I'm confused.
De, mali ang turo ni...
Arm signal?
Yan, mali ang turo ni referee Eusebio. Kasi he checked his linesman eh. Hindi siya sure din eh. So anyway, so sabi ni Brian Esquivel, challenge tayo. Total, nandito na rin lang tayo eh.
Yeah, I was looking at the lines when he signaled in. Then I saw first referee Eusebio
Yeah.
signal to Letran. That's why I thought he overruled.
And he's exactly showing that now. Okay, ito. Ching, out. Out na. Out.
Out.
Out. Tama si... Signals lang siguro ang mali, pero tama siya to begin with. Although he had to check with the linesman. In the meantime, Bautista is at the service area.
I had to collect my thoughts. Wait, in, out. Okay, in favor of Letran.
Tao lang, tao lang. Tao lang.
Oh.
Bautista is celebrating that because the last time he served, it was a mess, really. Ang haba ng serve niya. So, the fact na sumalok pababa, thank you.
Oo.
3 ang lamang ng mga Arriba Letran.
Better pass.
May buhat, catch and pass. Brian Esquivel. And the captain is... Sabi ng mga players, Coach, okay na. Okay lang.
And Aranio is really calming Coach Brian. We're still leading.
Here's Aranio. Regular sparring partner niya, partner in crime si Himson. They have this connection.
They have.
We are at the second technical break, sorry. We'll be back with you shortly.
Patient siya sa lahat ng bagay. Hindi siya nagsasawang magturo sa amin. Hindi siya magsawang i-up kami lahat. Yun yung natutunan ko sa kanya. Patience talaga. And, Coach, thank you sa patience na binibigay mo sa amin. And gagawin namin yung 101% best sa lahat na aspeto, sa training, sa aral, and syempre sa team. So, yun po.
Sarap naman pakinggan, pati sa aral. Okay. First ever NBA in-season tournament is here. Watch all the 30 teams battle it out for the NBA Cup from November 4 to December 9 only on NBA TV Philippines, One Sports, and Pilipinas Live. Hashtag NBA on Signal and hashtag always a fan. Oho, nabutasan ang Saints and Lattes Letran.
But that was a quick tip. So they have to change things up also, talking about Benilde.
They gotta catch the Letranites by surprise.
Yeah.
Kailan manggulat din sila. Oh, that. Oh, di ba? Vicente said, may power din ako.
I really, we're enjoying their reactions after the kill.
Kasi alam mo rin, matagal na magkakalaban eh, no? Matagal nang nagjujuel. Oh, look at that. Serve! That is beyond reach. Too hot. Too good.
Ace.
And it's 18-14. Arnold Leong will talk to his crew.
I-adjust nyo, harapan nyo. Kung gitna yan, dito tayo. I-adjust nyo dito. Huwag na naman daw dyan. Okay?
hanggat nakakapasa sila, nagko-combi. So talaga double time yung middle natin. Tapos, sabi ko nga ito, kailangan magsalita. Nababasa nyo naman, dalawa yung block natin, pero bungi. But establish na maayos. Nababasa naman.
Umahat na tayo na kagad. Kaya 26.
Oh, come on. Bilang tayo mo.
Hey, SGC!
And the 4-point lead of Saint and Lattes Letran is staring at the team from St. Gerrard Construction Benilde. And the serve belongs to their ace setter, John Aranya.
Yeah, which means there's a full front row for Letran. Full front row. That's Bermido, Felix Bermido.
Yes.
Great read. It looked like a one-on-one, no?
Yes, it was.
Batok pa.
Oh, siyempre. But Aranya disappointed. Ang dami ring service mistakes itong kupunan ng Letran, ha? Because they're taking chances.
Little bit of a lull here.
Hinahanap ko yung magsaserve. Ayun, nakatago. Arnel Aguilar, we got the story from Doreen earlier, and this one, Bautista ends up sprawled on the hardwood.
Yeah, very touching story, no? Kaya nga when you look at these players, there is always a side story to each one,
naman,
really.
Lahat tayo may pinagdadaanan.
Oo.
In the meantime, 2 straight points for St. Gerrard.
Good response.
St. Gerrard Construction Benilde down by just 2.
Good serve.
Oh! And they come within 1.
This time it's St. Benilde that's charging.
And now, if you're Letran, what you want to do, and if you're John Aranya, let's run something we know. Let's run something familiar. Get our confidence back. But the confidence may have been served to them on a good dish of that service mistake by Benilde.
How huge was that?
At this stage of the match, kasi 2018 na. And Lawrence Vicente is all set to serve. Well done. Setris out of position.
That's Haboli.
Sabi ni Coach Brian, lagyan nyo ng block para naman matulungan din yung libero. Naman.
They tried. It was just such a well-designed play.
Medyo nalihisan eh. 2019.
Sometimes, no. No, a lot of times you give credit where credit is due.
Good point, yeah. Bautista hammers it. Elevated. Bautista!
Catwalk. The catwalk. Walk. You know, I like what Bermuda did. He didn't rush it. He could have, that ball, he could have pushed it over.
Yes.
He was patient. He took the lead from Aranio, diba? And then
Yes.
he became the decoy.
Very good points. In the meantime, wasted serve by, unfortunately, it's Felix Bermudo. It's close and tight still here in the second.
And these serves are going to prove crucial.
Yeah, and it might be the stat that they will sneer at. Well, let's see. Bautista. Himson, rather. Aranio thought he'd go on too. Alam mo, yung sets kasi ni Aranio, gustong-gusto ng spikers niya. Almost exact where they want it. Tingnan mo. Bang.
And smart sets, no?
Meron yung gusto malayo, meron yung gusto mataas. Iba-iba ang tao, eh. Diba? Depende sa jumping ability at skills yan, eh. Lusot. Lusot.
That is pure heart.
Yeah.
Really, just
Yeah.
getting it through all power. Not all power, but it was powerful.
Yeah.
It was more heart than anything.
A desire to get the point. 1 point affair. Bautista. Uncorks. Herrera got to it.
Oh, good day.
Cetris. Aranyo. Bautista. Lampas. Check ball. They check ball. Uh-oh.
Yeah, Bautista's already celebrating. What's it called?
It's a check ball.
Check ball?
Uh-uh.
Okay, okay.
It's 23-21.
Oh, better serve.
Good play.
Oh,
Net touch by Letran. Boy, this is air close and tight.
yep.
Timeout taken by Saints and Lattes Letran.
Guys, kailangan natin magandang pasa. Ha? Isang magandang pasa, Beans, Lawrence. Ha? Pag may magandang receive, huwag mo nang papuntahin dun si Vince, huwag mo nang pag-iwalayan. Dito mo na patakbuhin. Tapos,
1.1.
1.1 tayo.
Okay po, okay
Ha? Sunuran lang.
Okay
Pag
po.
wala sumabay kay Vince, bigay mo.
Okay pa.
Ha? Pag may sumabay,
Maganda pa sa tayo. Saya iba! Iba! Iba!
May bagong play tayo narinig. 1.1. Katuwa yung team ng Benilde. Pare-pareho ang shoes nila.
Mint green. Safe
Bautista,
serve.
yes it does.
Oh, good dig.
Oo, lalim ng kuha na yun. Kinuha pa rin. Vicente. Fajardo. Nabutasan. Natabla tayo.
What a time for that to come. Aguilar just playing it smart. Because of the rarity of that drop,
Yes.
it's such a premium.
Manalo with some excellent recoveries and digs to keep the ball very much in play. And the serve now belongs to them.
Boy, you know, these the side shows, we're totally enjoying. Look at the reaction after this. Can you see that? The angle?
Oo, ang hirap ng angle
like
na yun.
sharp.
Yung baon frontline, di ba yung baon frontline, ang hirap gawin. Set point.
Silence. The calm before the
The
storm.
library. Nako, free ball.
Oh,
Pero buti na ipalo ng Benilde. Vicente. Out. And the second set belongs to Letran as well at 25-23. But with the way this day has gone, there's no guarantee it's going to be just 3 sets. So it's something to look forward to when the third set comes around. Ito po, 25-21, 25-23. It's a game of grit, ano? Kung sino yung may angas at may desire na keep the ball in play. Huwag na yung manalo eh. Keep the ball in play. And we're seeing such great combinations of plays being executed by both camps, actually.
Yeah, great exchanges actually by both teams. And what you like is even though Letran is ahead 2-0, you know, the quality of the rallies for both teams.
Good
no?
point,
It's
yeah.
diba, very admirable. And we like also that there's a bit of taunting, maybe not in
naman.
words, but in
Ah,
action. And look at the numbers, Letran 17 as compared to 10 attacks. 1 block, 3 serves. So in those categories alone, you know that it's a Letran set.
Yeah.
However, the reason why it became close is look at the errors of
Ang
Letran.
dami sa serve. Si Bautista lang meron mga errors sa serve. Which he made up for on several occasions. In the meantime, if you're Saints and Lattes Letran, you want to get rid of Benilde right now. Because they're not that easy to beat. Huh?
They're stubborn.
Yeah, and look at this red hot start by St. Gerrard Construction Benilde.
Well, you were talking about Bautista. He actually leads in scoring together with Himson, 9 points. And then the other side, it's Marasigan with 7, Aguilar with 6.
Aranya has issued 13 excellent sets.
Whoa!
Oh, that shot still echoes and reverberates.
That looked really good. No?
Yeah, watch this.
Oh, he's gonna
Walang
get,
blocker.
that was a good set.
Nabura yung blockers. Wala eh.
But after that shot, he's going to get recruited already.
Whoa!
Oh!
And they're going to get a warning here. It's a little too much already. And the referees are just careful.
Too careful. Yeah, Bautista is just enjoying himself.
Oh, no, man. Because that, blocking is not that easy to do. That is not going to cross. Neither this one, but it's blocked away and out.
Aguilar had some words for Letran there after that hit.
Actually, nag-uusap yung mga players sa gitna eh.
Yeah, we say naman that they're friends. What I'm saying is Aguilar, right? Those little things, the taunting, the
Stare
action,
downs, and,
it's added inspiration also for them.
Part of the competition yan eh. Pero, di ba, you'd like to keep it in check. In the meantime, well done. Good combination play delivered by St. Gerrard Construction Benilde. Watch this, if we can.
Yeah.
Yes, we got it.
That was a thing of beauty.
Balbacal, who is a starter, who lit the fire, actually.
Good serve.
Uh-oh. May pito.
What?
Is it a rotation mistake?
Probably, yeah.
Aranyo. Ang bilis nilang bumawi. When Aranyo, when Benilde scores a point against them, they do that slide for a quick point. Restore confidence kaagad.
And you did talk about this connection, no, with Himson. They look really, really, familiar and comfortable.
Good set by Fernandez, actually. Ooh. Cetris. Fajardo, rather. I'm sorry. In the meantime, here is Fajardo. Long and out.
Well, Herrera actually had thought it was in, but it looked really,
Yes. Yeah. It was on the way out.
Well, another close
Yeah.
start here.
Steven Santa Maria, and that's drilled in by Manalo.
But you see, they have a response talking about Saint Benilde. He's just having to do it until they try to snatch this third set.
Coach Arnold Young, babalasan ng konti. He's sitting down. Gomez, the libero. Haboli. It's still in play.
Yeah.
Aranyo got to it. Net. And San Juan de Letran, sponsored by Saint and Latte, getting that point on the serve now. Here's Bautista.
That's a better serve from him.
Haboli. Kanina pa niya gustong gawin yan.
Well, they have been successful with these drops, right? So, yeah, it's smart to go to that until they make the adjustments and start swinging again.
Meron a little more cautiousness and care in creating the points now. Kasi ayaw magkamali. Oh, boy. I just took the words right out of my mouth. And then Haboli sent it into the net. Letran by 1.
So you mean like be more deliberate?
May cautiousness eh.
Oo.
Timo, kasi pati sa serve, binabasa yung sitwasyon. Timo, eto si Vince. Gomez. Fajardo. Oh, they got it.
Yeah.
Akala ko labas eh, but they got it.
Finds the corner there.
Tabla-tabla po sa 7. And this has been the theme of the day, actually. Here in the Spikers turf.
But you did say it's a volleyball buffet.
Yes, it is. Busog. Balbacal, who has a hefty, heavy shot, brings his team to the technical break ahead 8-7.
You're still watching the Spikers Turf Invitational Conference. Sir Seven Nareen, just to answer your question earlier as to why Vince Himzon was out in that game versus Signal. Vince was out for 2 weeks due to flu at 3 weeks siya halos walang ensayo. It may not look like it with the way he's playing now, pero kwento ni Vince may paninibago siya sa pagbabalik niya sa paglalaro. Pakiramdam niya bumagal siya at sobrang bilis niya daw mapagod ngayon. Kwento niya pa, grabe daw yung panghihinayang niya na di siya nakalaro versus Signal, lalo na sobrang idol niya si JP Bugawan. But right now, he's just focusing on gradually getting his strength back so he can help his team get the chance to possibly play Signal again in the Spikers turf. Back to you guys.
Thanks for updating us on that one during Suway Baguio. Alam mo yung pandemic, ang laki ng habok sa endurance natin eh. Sa resistensya natin.
And that's sad, no? That you're so look forward to play against, somebody you look up to, and then you can't even play.
Yan ang tawag doon, kaasar, kainis.
No.
8 all points score dito. Yan, no? Ang bumagal na yung scoring. Yan, may konting ingat sa, hindi yung gang-ho nung umpisa ng laro, di ba?
Oo.
Ito, huli. Tinaas ni Fajardo. Hulog, ay, mintis. He took his eye off the ball. Aguilar looked away.
No, also, you don't want it to be too short. Some of them, they want you exactly over the block. Just put it to where you want to bring it.
This one is out. And the serve has been the bane, actually, of this Letran team. They could have been possibly ahead by a larger margin and in full control of the momentum of the match. But we play on.
Oh.
Ang daming bullets nitong kupunan ng Saint and Latte. Diba? Napakalambot ng mga Saint and Latte Letran.
Yeah, but you're right, no? Everyone is an option. Yeah, Himzon, I guess, but because nga of the story we heard.
And now, even ito si Vicente.
Oh.
Balbakal.
Oh, he missed it.
Did he miss it?
Yeah.
Ooh. That was such a loud echo and a clean connection, but the direction may have been off. And it was 2-point lead by the Letran side. Aguilar had to adjust in the air. Turbulence. Oh, sarado, candado.
Yeah, it was off. Bautista himself. Serious business at the net.
Exactly. 1-point game. Here's Aguilar. Cannonball.
Oh.
Fajardo got to it. It becomes a set. A joust. Araño had to pursue. Bautista. Fajardo reverses. Blocked and open.
Aguilar could not stand up and try to retrieve that. Look at that. He was caught sitting down, probably tired and watching. And when the ball went back.
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Oh. That's one thing you should learn, no? Get up quickly. You know, don't assume. The ball can always go back.
Oh, yeah. 12-11. Hala! Buhay pa. Walang pita si referee Eusebio. Tuloy tayo! And Benilde thought that point was over.
What a save by Himzon. But yeah, Bautista just smart. That was so near the net. His goal, really, brush it off, brush it off.
13-11. So, our statistician has updated me. That's 9. 9 service errors by the Letran side. On the other side, 7. It seems there are more, actually.
Just in the set.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Botol is back in. Villanueva also back in. Naghahanap si Coach Arnold ng kombinasyon na medyo ratsyada, medyo may consistency. Saka may nawala yung angas ng St. Gerrard.
Oh.
Lupit nitong Letran, ha? Daming weapons, eh. Saka iba't ibang klase yung palo, eh. Hindi isang direksyon, eh, no?
I agree. I mean, they keep the variety of their shots.
Saan tayo ba-block? Diba, sa game may bantayan, eh, no? But sino babantayan mo?
Same player, different hits.
Oo. Sayang. Pero ito, buhay pa!
Oh!
Motol sets it. And finally, Benilde will just be happy with this one.
Oh, you know, instant offense for Botol there. I mean, he entered, I think, in the first set.
Very, very briefly lang,
Very
no?
briefly. Yeah, good substitution then.
That's Aki Motol. Naku, yung toss, he was over the line. I knew it, eh.
I know.
Yun nung pag-toss na, eh.
Pag-step lang, nako.
That's rarely called yung foot fault, and but the serve was really a mess, eh.
That's gotta hurt, though.
Oh,
I mean,
at this stretch, huh? 15-13. And the errors pile up.
that was a wayward serve. You saw the follow through eh.
Alam mo siguro yung kinukwento ni Dorina na yung hangin mo eh.
Oo.
Resistance. Alam mo, compared to other sports, you're jumping and jumping eh. In this game, you're digging, you're passing, you're flying. May epekto yan eh.
Yeah, I agree. Because also, when you're serving, if you're not confident with the strength of your upper body,
Yes.
you will change it, which is what he did.
That'll stay down and work not at that 15.
Boy, what an entry for Motol.
And if you haven't been doing serving a long time, like this morning, I tried to serve while warming up with the players kanina. Walang umabot. Laos.
Diba? Because your memory is
Memories there.
this form,
Pero
but
yung
there's no more
strength,
power.
wala yung edad. Decision. Good decision. Alam ni Aranyo, it was not going to be set up, quote-unquote, settable.
Settable.
And we are at 16-15.
Ang gusto namin mag-gain into this conference po is yung maturity namin sa loob ng court and yung connection, kung paano kami magko-compromise as a team sa loob ng court. Kung paano din namin maaagapan at may improve yung weaknesses na meron kami para ma-achieve namin yung gusto namin, which is manalo and magkaroon ng experience.
That's Brian Gomez, the libero of the St. Gerrard Construction Benilde team. And don't forget to watch the NBA 2K League ADAC Invitational Tournament presented by Signal this November 17 and 18, 4:30 in the afternoon. Live only on NBA TV Philippines and Filipinas Live. And look at this. We've got a fiesta of furious exchanges here. Aki Motol will be serving. You know, Letran is not out of the woods yet.
Yeah. And, creative celebrations, I would say.
Now, this is playable, but they're rejected. Setris got to it.
Oh!
Ganda ng set eh. Ganda ng set eh.
That's so smart because Santa Maria was asking for it loudly. Okay? Then I was looking at the blockers. They were saying, man, the opposite. Then that last minute set. Oh, come on.
Yung mata at nguso ang susi dyan eh, di ba? And the familiarity. Too close to the net. Ginawa ng paraan. Aranyo. That's long. And we're tied at 17. This is going to be a slow dance to the finish.
It is turtle pace. But that's how these two have been playing here now in the fourth set. Oh!
You know, I always call those serves that don't go in at crucial stages. It's when the unwanted relative comes to the party.
Yeah.
Everybody, sabi, bakit dumating? 1 point game.
May awkward.
Sino nag-imbita dyan? Aguilar. Aboli.
Oh!
That's a red hot strike. Oh, there's a new face on the floor. This is Tero. Carlo Tero. Wow, this is a balasa. Well, he's ice cold, huh?
He's a tall one.
Lean. Haba ng galamay, huh? Serve goes in.
Yeah.
Santa Maria's turn.
He was asking for that set,
Alam mo yan, tres nilang malupit eh. Himson, Bautista, Santa Maria.
Yeah.
Dagdag mo na sa equation si Vicente. 4 sila. Nice push. Haboli, tabi dyan. Pero, Manalo rather. Muntik bumangga sa atin. And this slide is a miss. Is a miss. Mababa eh.
That was a lucky break for Saint Benilde because it was Himson, right?
And that play was working like a charm actually for them. But it misfired.
But at this juncture, kasi there's that giggle factor already wanting to end it.
They want to go home already. But Benilde says, anong go home?
Go 5.
Baka yung mga gusto ng mga 3 sets dyan, gusto nilang umuwi na. Kami hindi. Timeout by Letran.
Nagbibigay. Kalimutan lang, isa lang yan. Hey guys, break lang natin yung service nila. Kailangan natin pumasa. Ngayon, Vince, hindi pwedeng pag mababa bola, itatapon lang natin ng gano'n. Natin parang walang tao dito. Bumulak na yung dalawa. Ito, open na rito. Dito mo pa dinala bola. Ha? Ngayon, kakagat at kakagat kay Vince eh. Ha? Kailangan mabilis yung mata mo. Ha? Ready rito, ano?
Sir, arriba! Arriba! Arriba!
Still here, the Spikers Turf Invitational Conference. One of Benilde's rising stars, Jacob Herrera, has the making of a great athlete running through his very veins. His mother, Madonna Raimundo, was a part of the national team for women's volleyball back in 1986, while his dad, Noel Herrera, was also a member of the national team in men's football naman in 1984. Actually, nandito yung dalawang parents ni Jacob sa Paco Arena right now, supporting him. And when I went over there to talk to them a bit, Jacob's parents expressed how proud they are of Jacob, not just as parents, but of course, as Jacob's first coaches. Back to you guys.
And that's the dream, to see your children pick up sports and
Excel.
and their own way. Aboli, he's also a smart player. Huh? He's not the tallest, but he can fly. And he's a good decision maker.
Yeah. And you think he's very nice and calm.
Yes.
He does a lot of actions to taunt Letran.
And it is a 21-20 count. Now the challenges will be critical. There's a... buhay pa. Oh, akala ko wala na. Cetris, Aranyo.
Oh! That's
Buhay
big.
pa. Lampas.
Oh!
Lampas.
That look wide, huh? I mean,
But they will challenge it to catch their breath, actually. This is more strategic than anything else. It looks very out. Tingnan mo ito, mga to. Kala mo hindi nalalagay sa TV. Kunan mo nga direct. Kulang sa pansin to mga to. Siyempre naman, hindi sila nakakalaro masyado. No?
you know, we have to give it to Benilde. They worked hard to keep that
Hindi
ball alive.
Yung coaches, walang problema, direct eh. Yun yung mga nasa likod, di mo sumasayaw pa. Yan, panlip. Yan. Ala.
And a big screen.
Ayla, sige. Nakita pa ang sarili sa big screen. Ito. Critical. Out. Di ba? Out talaga eh.
Out.
Sabi siya, it's more strategic than anything else eh. Okay, catch tayo ng breath. Recompose ourselves. Actually, tinanong ni Coach Arnold yan, ilang challenges pa ako?
Dalawa.
Sabi niya, di ba?
Well, we are tied. It's anyone's guess who's gonna win.
Yes, I have no idea.
Oh!
It's out. It's out. It's declared out.
Yeah. I think that's a right call to back-to-back errors, you know, hitting errors for Benilde.
And we have a timeout called by St. Gerrard Construction Benilde.
patumba ka, tapos iwan, buka. Tumba, iwan doon. Tatlo spider natin, walang problema sa pass.
Dapat ending. Oh, papasahan namin kayo ha. Hingin niyo yung bola, hingin niyo yung bola.
Nasaan ka ba? Nasa dulo?
Isang ikot lang yan. Okay.
Nasa gitna ka?
Oo, sa gitna. Coach, iwan ko na lang si Armin tapos dito na lahat. Para
Okay, sige, hindi. Pwede ipasa doon sa dulo. Pag backwick ka, quick ka, iwan natin. Pag good pass ha, pag wala, lumabas ka doon. Dalawa doon.
ang bala sa
Napaka-critical na itong laro na ito sa team standings. Could be decisive. Ang leading sa Pool C kasi Signal and Davis ADU rather. 3-0. Saint
3-0,
Gerrard
yeah.
at itong Saint and Lasalle and Letran rather. Parang 1-1. Nicely done. And Motol walks away.
I love it in the huddle. I was hearing, you know,
Yeah, anong nadinig mo?
they were saying lang, we're gonna pass this. Kayo, hingi kayo. So be ready. Everyone be ready, you know, be wanting to kill the ball. That's the confidence they gave the hitters.
Ito. Set.
Well,
But that is a lightning bolt. You know, when you least expect it, Lawrence Vicente will suddenly come to the plate.
you're right.
Like, pag nag-rotate, no, akala mo wala na yung mga big hitters, then Lawrence, it's my time.
Yeah, his efficiency is way up there. Oh, good save.
Araña's done a little of everything. The drop. Aboli. Araña. That stays in play. It's short! It's short! It's short! And we arrive at match point. And here comes the match point freeze.
Sige lang, laban niyo lang, okay? Nandito ka? Dulo, di pwede. Ilagariin mo yan. Pag good pass, ito, laban mo. O sige. Ilaban niyo lang. Ilaban niyo. Yung ayayin ka. Harangan nyo lang kayo. Harangan ito situation ito makuha natin yung first attack.
Oh, SGC!
24-22. Ito, malayo pa to. Isang good pass. Isang good connection to. Hindi pa na siguro ang kupunan ng Letran dito.
But remember when you talk about hesitation, that was a perfect example. That moment of hesitation really altered the hit of Motol, right?
Eto. Gigil.
No, he went for it. He went for it. Match point.
Naman. While bagsak yung spirit kasi nung kalaban, diinan natin.
And they have a point to spare. They
That's
just
it.
have to get this.
One way of looking at it. This is match point pa rin to.
Match point.
Match point ito, ha? One slip you quote-unquote die.
Yeah.
Either way, ha? Kasi for Letran, if they slip, they lose the chance to end it in 3 sets.
You have to say it again. Freeze.
Hermido, pasok ka rito. Riley, sunuran lang to ha. Sunuran lang. Pasok. B. Fake. Tapos ano, 1.1 tayo. Okay pa. Hey, nandito si Lawrence. Lawrence, ready ka rito. Ha? Hey, kailangan natin magandang pasa para magawa yung play na to. So magtiwala lang tayo sa pasa. Kailangan natin makuha yung play.
Iba! Iba! Iba!
Yung coaching huddle ni Coach Brian laging starts with the pass. Nothing happens unless we pass well. Nothing at all. And Coach Kirai said once, our game is simple. 3 passes. Each one has to be perfect. Oh boy. What a way. What a sad way to end this on medyo anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Oh, but take nothing away from Saint and Latte Letran. They carved this straight sets win magnificently. So many lapses by Benilde, but the offense, the weapons of Letran, just too many.
But that was the perfect freeze, right? After that timeout, the server served it up. And it wasn't even like a jump serve. It was,
Yeah, and let's bring this show to a close in a very short while.
You're still watching the Spikers Turf Invitational Conference. It may be because of the Saints or maybe because of the Lattes, but the Saints and Lattes Letran are back in the win column after they made quick work of Benilde. And I'm here with the best player of the game, Wayne Aranyo. Congratulations on the win. Una, after ng pagkatalo nyo versus Signal, paano yung naging preparations nyo that worked well for you guys tonight? Especially talagang lumaban yung Benilde.
Siguro po nag-adjust lang po kami sa mga error namin last game against Signal. Siguro po sobrang dami naming service error nun. Then doon kami nag-focus din. Yung ginawa ko lang po yung mga tinuro sa akin ni Coach.
Wayne, kakakwento mo lang sa akin, last conference, you were the second setter for Navi. Ngayon, first setter ka for Letran. Kamusta yung buong proseso, yung buong journey mo from there getting to this point, and lalo na POG ka today?
Ano lang po, siguro po nakuha ko lang po sa last season yung experience din yung atmosphere ng court din, yung ambience. Yan po.
Thank you and congratulations again, Wayne and to Letran. We're excited to see kung ano pang susunod yung gagawin. But for now, we send it over to you, Noreen and Sir Seb.
Kaya siya Wayne kasi John Wayne Aranyo ang kanyang pangalan. Well, why not? Parang as in John Wayne, pinagbababaril. But the fact that he distributed well, that's why he is the best player of the game. And let's take a look at some choice cuts. I just feel sad yung ending. It was what a way to end it, you know. But that's life in volleyball.
That is, you can never, expect too much, and things change.
It can end in the most dramatic or even the most mundane way.
Yeah.
Actually, it ended on a service error. Final set, 3 stats, Noreen?
Obviously, it was very close. One, in terms of attacks, blocks, serves, even the errors, really the errors creeping in. So one thing that both these teams will learn moving forward is how to check your errors, right? Because you have the necessary ingredients already to come up with a really good dish, but you need to take away all the fats. You have to trim the fats.
Yeah,
by
looks like
trimming the
there's going to
errors.
be service practice for both teams tomorrow. And this is the schedule on Friday. PCU Dasma, Saskin returns, Cap Stars are there, the Lyceum Bailey Hotels are there, Navy is back on the floor, and Signal will face St. Gerrard Construction. So, for on behalf of Noreen Goa and Doreen Suaybagyo, and all of us here in the production of the Spikers Turf, thank you for joining us. It's a lethal combination when power and passion come together.